Hey y'all, today I did this makeup look using another Colourpop Super Shock shadow. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, please stick around. Hey y'all, what's up? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today for my eye makeup, I'm going to go in with another Colourpop Super Shock shadow. This is like a, let me open this and show it to you. It's like a pinky gold. Let me swatch it, or just put it on my finger. So it's like a pinky with gold reflect. I'm just going to do something really simple on the eyes. I love these Super Shock shadows. So yeah, let's get started on the face. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Nars Radiant Primer, Radiance Primer. I absolutely love this primer. I want to try it with my new foundation that I got, which I did on yesterday's live stream, but I want to try it with a hydrating radiance primer instead of the pore filling primer that I used yesterday. Don't pay attention to my skin, but look at just how radiant it is. It's just so pretty. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to use this, if I can pick it up, this Sheglam foundation balm. This is it here. The shade is called Warm Vanilla, but I looked it up on the website and it said this was a cool tone, but I don't agree with that. I think it's a warm tone, obviously, because it's got a little bit of yellow in there, but it's not enough to make me want to correct it. So I'm just going to go with it how it is. If I can find my foundation brush, that is for blush. Here we go. And this is very high coverage foundation, which you know I like. See, it's got a little bit of yellow in there, but once I put on all the other stuff, the bronzer and everything, you won't even be able to see it. But look at that coverage. Look at that cheek. I just love this coverage. And it doesn't feel heavy. You know, obviously with this kind of foundation, you can really control how much you get, and so you can build it up. But I found that I don't really have to even build it up that much, so I don't even have to use that much because it's already very full coverage, and it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey or gross or anything. So I'm getting really impressed with Sheglam and their products lately. At first, when I first discovered them on Shein, I did not like any of their products, but they're getting better. But of course, back then I wasn't as much into knowing about makeup as I am now and what works for me. So maybe I was using it wrong, or maybe there was some reason I didn't like it. But I like this foundation with the Radiance primer. You can still see the radiance coming through. I love that. I'm going to take a sponge very lightly so I don't lift up too much of the product. That's why I like for it to dry down a little bit. But when I'm continuously filming, I don't want you guys to just have to sit there. So I'm just doing this very lightly. So I'm going to go in with, let me try this one. This is the Catrice True Skin High Color Concealer in the shade 001, which is Neutral Swan. So this has to be the lightest color. Yeah, this will work. I'm going to let that sit on my eyes for a little bit. And I'll go ahead and go into my, God, what is this called? This is called bronzer. I'm going to try to find, this is the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. If I can get it open with the, yeah, there we go. I got it open with the nails. And I don't want that brush, I want this brush. See how that brightens up the under eye if you let it sit there for a little while? I probably could have let it sit there longer. And then I'm going to go into my bronzer and kind of go around so there's no harsh lines. I like this bronzer. This is a really nice bronzer. I don't use it that often and I don't really know why. For liquid blush, I'll go in with the Ucanbe liquid blush in the shade Cool Pink. I'm going to go in with my concealer sponge and go over that line. Push that blush back a little bit. For powder, I'm going to go into my Sheglam Insta Ready Powder Duo. It's pressed on the top and loose on the bottom. I just do the pressed around my T-zone to set the concealer. And then sweep off the extra powder. For setting spray, I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. And I'm going to let that dry down and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going into the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Twitter Pated, and that's this pinky gold. And I'm basically just going to put this all over my crease, my lid, just everywhere. It's going to take a little while to build up, as I have found it to be in my other shadows like this. But I love these Super Shock shadows. They're so cool. They're already come colored, so you don't have to worry about putting a shimmer over it because it's already in there. It's just so easy, and they're so pretty. And you can wear them like on a daily look. You can wear them out at night. I mean, just change the eyelashes, and you know, you can do whatever, but it's just such a nice, pretty look. This is actually coming off a little more purple than I thought, but I'm still happy with it. I think it looks really cool. This is the only one that I bought that wasn't like a brownish shade, and I really like it. So I'm finally going to finish the diamond painting I've been working on today. It's a picture of my oldest daughter and her husband and their baby, my little glam baby. And I'm finishing that up today. The frame was supposed to come by Amazon today, but it's not going to. I've had like the worst time with packages showing up on time lately. I was supposed to get one last Thursday, and it's Sunday and it still hasn't come. I'm like super bummed. And but then my next diamond painting that I'm going to be starting on is a picture of me and my husband, and it's a 50-inch or 50 centimeter by 50 centimeter picture, and it's just a really cool one. I'll show it to you guys when I either start it or when I'm finished with it, but we're going to buy a big frame for it and hang it up in the living room of our new place when we move. So I'm excited. I'm excited to start that one. This will be the biggest diamond painting that I've ever done. Well, no, that's not true. I did used to do really long ones, but this will be like the biggest one I've done lately. So I'm going to go in with my Colourpop gel eyeliner in the shade Black. And I'm just going to tight line here. And I'm going to go pop on my lashes and my lip liner, and I'll be back. Okay, for lip liner, I used the last of my NYX Dark Red, which I have to buy some more. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Loreal Infallible in the shade Lazy Sunday. I love this lipstick. I love wearing like a natural eye somewhat, and then like a dark lipstick. And I absolutely love this lipstick. And I definitely need to buy some more of that lip liner because they go perfect together. So you guys, that's it for me for today. I hope you like this look. I like it. It's fine. You know, it's not my favorite, but it's fine. I like it. So thanks for hanging out with me. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all this stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.